So you click this video, you're like, how do I get fireworks shipped to California? How do I get fireworks shipped to my door? Is it even possible, Beast? What's going on? So there is a guy that I'm pretty sure if you click this video, or you don't even know me, you want fireworks. So if you dabble in fireworks, you might know the man, the myth, the legend, Redbeard Fireworks, right? If you don't, then you probably should subscribe to him. Anyways, so he has this really cool website. And this isn't just a plug for my boy. This is actually a really cool thing that you guys actually constantly are going to have to kind of be on the lookout for some new releases and some really cool items that you can't even get at stands coming up here in California. So the website's in the description. If you can't click the description, like you're a lazy mobile phone user and don't want to click the drop-down menu, I'll say it for you. It's Red Beards Fireworks Novelties Online.com. Go there. Let's get into it. So it's amazing to me because I've always been a guy that says assortments are the worst. Some say they're like the very worst. But you know who taught me that? It was Redbeard. And the guy, the myth, the legend that taught me that assortment sucked. He's not gonna make a shitty assortment. Pardon my French. So let me go over his. This is I think his biggest assortment, quote unquote, the treasure chest. So right off the bat, it's $50. Anything over 50, it's free shipping. You don't have to worry about that. So obviously it's ground shipping only. These aren't aerial fireworks by any means, but that doesn't mean you can't throw them in the air. What I mean by ground shipping that you can't go to Hawaii, you can't ship it to Israel or Ukraine to have them throw these Trump snaps back at the Russians or something like that. So that's not going to work. But I do want to go over this assortment because it's $50. You get more sparks in novelty fireworks in this $50 assortment than you would ever get at a Phantom TNT DFS Freedom stand in California any day for this money. So these Patriot sticks, they're by World Class. They're right here in the back. These are basically the ninja sticks, magic wands, fairy wands, blah, 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 blah. They're absolute clone. Super good sparklers. Magic wands, very similar to what I just said. They're more like a waterfall. Then you have these other sparklers. These are like metal stick sparklers. Another really long lasting sparkler. There is certain things you can do with these types of sparklers that I will let you do your own research with. And I didn't say anything. Trump snaps back. Very cool. These are super loud poppets. These aren't like your little baby poppets where you get from TNT in the dollar store. No, these are called adult snappers. Like these are basically firecrackers that you can throw on the freaking ground. They're super loud. All these. I think these are booby traps. Those are pretty cool. So you can prank your mom, dad, fiance, sister, brother, or yourself, whoever you want. Then you got your basic little poppets, just to have some fun with. You got your party poppers, snakes. So magic fires, I like. So a lot of people don't know what this is, but I freaking love these. For my wedding, I bought a bunch from Papa Redbeard. Like I bought a bunch of these. I will admit that I bought way more than I should have. So what these are, I'll have to do a video on it. Basically, what these do, camping season's coming up, fellas, or youngins, whoever's watching. Meaning, when the weather gets better and it's not 100 million degrees, 110, 112, 100 degrees, 90, people go camping. Families like to go camping. I like to go camping. So with these magic fire things, you throw them in the fire, and then the fire changes colors, like a freaking gamer RGB type thing. I'll have to do a video on it. This is a red, white, and blue smoke. Some of my favorite smokes to start my shows with. Absolutely. Some say they're the best smokes. That's just what they're saying. I didn't say it. That's just what they're saying. And you have 1,000,008 sparklers. I know I reviewed this. Like that assortment is just is literally just it's literally novelties, and I feel like I was more excited about that than any freaking assortment that I've ever had to go over in any California stand. What's really, really freaking awesome is there's actually been a big problem with getting, for me at least, fused at a reasonable price. Because certain websites, like just inflation and shipping and everything, and the fact that there's free shipping over $50, I can't stress that enough because a lot of websites don't do that anymore. Especially with ground shipping, when you're shipping novelty fireworks, blah blah blah. It can get expensive. So Papa Redbeard here, he's taking, he's doing us a huge favor. So he's got crackling freaking fuse, which is super cool for fusing up fountains. Safety link, same thing. It's just basically your other stuff. You have magic whips. So these are crackle whips, crackle whips, whatever. $5.99. There's 12 million of these freaking things in here. These whips are packed to the brim. There's also things you could do with these that I'll leave to your own knowledge that I may just do a different video on and not ruin it. But there's definitely a lot of extracurricular activities you could do with this here magic whip. I'll just quickly go over some extra assortments. Obviously, this is a $25 one. Pretty cool art there. That is pretty dope right there. It's looking like Halloween. You got magic whips in here. This just some of the best novelties you can actually buy at any stand. Really cool stuff here. This one's kind of a baby assortment, but this one, in my opinion, I would probably buy. I really like this one. This one's pretty dope. You got your good Patriot sticks. These are very good sparklers. You got your magic wands, very good sparklers. You got a bunch of these other metal stick sparklers, and your morning glories, and your actually really good smokes. And then big boy smokes. This is a 2-minute white smoke. I really like doing smokes with the with like the lightning flash, the millions of lightning flash we have. So really cool. Decision to do a little assortment like that. And his baby assortment is this one right here. And even then, it's just basically a popper assortment. We have ooh, that looks pretty cool. The Diablo Bomber by Pyro Diablo. We have Trump Snaps back, Fat Boy Snaps, Adult Snappers. This is pretty. This if you like snappers, poppers, this is the place to be. So I mean, he got swag. I have some of this swag to pass out on our next meetup. I suck as a firework YouTuber. I'm sorry. I have it all and it's sitting in my closet, and I wear every shirt, even the really small ones. I wear them around my house. So sorry if they have pyro cat hair on them. Yeah, so I can sit here and talk about this website every day, but I'll go keep scrolling around because most of the people, I will tell you, they probably already clicked off this video. I will. You know, most of the people that aren't true fans, they clicked it. They're like, "Shut up, you weirdo! What's the link? Let me go fucking see what's this." So then the fact that you've watched it this long, I guess I give you guys a little treat, a little treat. So the biggest thing with novelty fireworks, I know for a fact, especially when we get closer to the next season of 4th of July, you get ground shipping is kind of slow, like depending on where you're at, obviously. So when we get closer, make sure it's kind of best to start ordering these things now. For one, it's just kind of fun, especially because you have stuff. Because we don't know if we're gonna have anything for freaking New Year's. I know there's been the rumors of freaking, TNT doing stuff, but it's actually really cool to have stuff like even just novelties, especially when you can get into the research and knowledge of possibly making your own fireworks out of certain things that we were finding here. So obviously, most of the people still watching this, or there's some people that skip to the end, I imagine. I did say that there was certain things you can make or do with certain things, but look at this. A perfect excuse for us people that are married or just looking for an excuse to buy stuff. And you can throw things in to get that $50 free shipping. Look, honey, I bought you the heart-shaped sparklers, but then you order a million crackling whips because you wanted to make the largest crackle ball known to man. I might have to do another video on it, but I will talk hypotheticals real quick because I think the video might get me in more trouble than hypothetically talking about. So let's just say you decide to take every single little tiny one of these apart and put them in some kind of similar looking item as a crackle ball. You might have an old crackle ball, or maybe even fashion one out of foil, or who knows. Basically, what I'm getting at, I'll cut the baloney, I'll cut the malarkey. If you take out all what I call them dragon eggs, if you take out all the little crackle eggs, you buy a couple boxes of these. you could make a really, 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 really giant, loud, obnoxious, mega crackle ball. That's something I like to do. Also, what I've heard you can do, not, I haven't, I never really, know that if these things are true or not. If you take a bunch of, where are these puppies? If you take, some of these, you got your more expensive sparklers. I haven't actually tried it. We might have to try it with some like these magic wands. Um, I know actually would probably be a really good idea to even use. You could use the water fountain sparklers. These are some of the really, these are really freaking good sparklers. They're freaking good. So you could take these and accidentally break them and put them in some type of similar receptacle that looks like a fountain that you buy from a stand, or if you have a leftover fountain and you light it and then decide to shove all that into that and then put little crackle balls in there. I might have to make a video on this. That probably is gonna have to be a member only video because all the videos that I have explaining these things, they don't tend to stay on YouTube for a while because they look very sketchy. So that would be probably a video for our super cool people. But I definitely wanted to do a video on this super cool, super good, the best news I've ever had. Some say it's the best. Redbeard, he's the man. Anyways, make sure you go get your stuff now and check back frequently because the stock's gonna change. He's gonna add more. Or yeah, I'm excited for this to do my order because quality smoke sparklers and it's just hard to get over here. So mainly the poppets. These adult, you just please for the love of God, if you don't do it, like just buy some of these poppets if you've never had them before. They are just any of the adult poppets. If you don't like Trump, whatever, fine. Just make sure you get some of these like adult snappers that look like this. They're literally firecrackers. Like just don't tell anybody. I meant cracker fires. Just don't tell anybody that they're super loud. Just have fun with it. Be safe. Don't be stupid. Yes, sir. I love you guys. I know it's only September. I've been MIA. I work a lot. I'm sorry. I'm getting married. There's a lot of things going on. I moved. All right. That's a topic for another day. All right. I love you guys.